Is Josh Heupel a head coach under pressure going into 2025? One major college football analyst believes the answer is yes. We'll fill you in just ahead. Hey, Lucas Panzica here from 104.5 The Zone and A to Z Sports. So Joel Klatt, Fox Sports college football analyst, put out his pressure index for head coaches going into the 2025 college football season. Now, there are 5 categories on this pressure index. They are as follows. Number 1, just happy you're here. Number 2, we like you, but. Number 3, trying to be patient. Number 4, is this going to work? And number 5, it's time. Those are the 5 categories. He has placed Tennessee head coach Josh Heupel in one of these categories. He has placed Heupel in the category of we like you, but, and he has placed Heupel alongside 2 other head coaches in Florida State's Mike Norvell and Florida's Billy Napier. Now, let's just start there. The biggest place where I disagree with Joel Klatt is placing Josh Heupel anywhere in the same conversation with Mike Norvell and Billy Napier as it pertains to head coaches that might be feeling their seat getting a little warm. Now, in the case of Billy Napier, he was the most pre-fired coach in America in 2024, and to his credit, he led Florida to a winning season in the midst of a crazy difficult schedule, and there's a beacon of hope in Gainesville with true freshman DJ Lagway, who's now going into his sophomore year. The former 5-star projects to be potentially one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. So Billy Napier absolutely got himself off of that hot seat in terms of what the discussion was a year ago. But make no mistake, if Florida falls flat in 2025, that discussion will get ramped up one more time. And Mike Norvell, 2 years removed from leading Florida State to that undefeated ACC championship season, but missing the Final 14 playoff, is coming off a 2-10 disaster last year where he replaced the majority of his coaching staff and is basically trying to rebuild that program to show that that 2023 season was not a fluke. Josh Heupel is on much more stable ground than either of those coaches. If things go south for either Mike Norvell or Billy Napier, there's absolutely a scenario where either one of those coaches could get fired by their respective athletic departments. It's really hard to imagine a scenario where Josh Heupel loses his job at Tennessee in 2025. Now, the main reasoning for Joel Klatt putting Josh Heupel in this category of his pressure index is the fallout from the Nico Iamaleava saga, where he says that Tennessee kind of threw Nico under the bus in the whole situation. Klatt does acknowledge that Nico Iamaleava and his camp were not innocent in the whole situation, but when he looks ahead to the season, he mentions the pressure games of Alabama, of course, but mainly Oklahoma and Florida late in the season. And I absolutely agree with Klatt that both of those games could be turning points in Tennessee's season. They are both games upon which Josh Heupel will be judged in 2025. But there's a big picture to look at here with Tennessee. Number 1, Tennessee fans look at the Nico Iamaleava situation and don't blame Josh Heupel. They blame Nico Iamaleava. If Tennessee struggles in 2025 due to poor quarterback play, it will be because, in the eyes of Tennessee fans at least, and I would imagine leadership at Tennessee, it would be because Nico Iamaleava and his camp messed up the situation, not because Josh Heupel and the football program messed up that situation. Not to mention, coming down the pipe in the class of 2026 is a 5-star quarterback in Faison Brandon, who impressed at Elite 11 finals last week, who 247 Sports has named their number 1 overall prospect in the class of 2026. So Tennessee, yes, could absolutely and likely will take a step back in 2025, but it's with an eye towards 2026. And Josh Heupel has built up this program from a talent profile standpoint to where a bottoming out, a 4-8, 5-7 type of season doesn't necessarily feel likely. Anything is possible in the world of college football. And yes, does the pressure get ramped up if that does indeed happen to Tennessee in 2025? Absolutely. But I wouldn't exactly place Heupel in a category of Billy Napier and Mike Norvell type of pressure. Now, Klatt has another category here in this pressure index that is named, is this going to work? And then another one, trying to be patient. That one holds the names Luke Fickell of Wisconsin and Alabama's Kalen DeBoer. I think that one would be a little bit more apt for Josh Heupel, as Tennessee fans and the program love Heupel as a head coach and what he has done to bring Tennessee back to relevance. But a little bit of patience is required, understanding that 2025 is a much different picture, a different scenario with Nico Iamaleava out of it and you have an eye towards 2026 in the future, that absolutely takes some patience. But I would not necessarily agree with putting Josh Heupel in the "we like you, but" category of pressure. Pressure comes with all of these jobs, and it can ramp up at any moment. But right now, I would say Josh Heupel is on pretty stable ground at the University of Tennessee.